Hockey, we're live here at the Cooler in Alpharetta. UGA's in town. Last time they were in town, it went the Owls' way. Pretty lopsided. I feel like it's going to be a closer battle tonight. Starting lineups just announced. Looks like puck drop. UGA with the win. They're going to knock it back in their own zone. KSU on the heavy attack. Right around behind the net. UGA just trying to get it out of the zone as the Owls are swarming as though it is their house. Play back across. Tavian Dees with the first save of the night. Glove save as that skipped almost past him in the crease. Once again, welcome to the Cooler as this is KSU Hockey After Dark. Puck drop tonight was at 10:30. Stay up with us late, Owl fans. No shot, 2 Ds. Turn to his right. UGA with just shots in bunches tonight as they will turn it over to KSU, who is now on the rush. They come up the near side. And along behind. 2 players come together behind the net. Puck gets played out to the corner. KSU with the turnover about mid-ice. Here they come into the zone. That's Chris Scott. Leaves it for his teammate. Scott. Nice save into the body by UGA. We're just a minute into this one. Already had some nice saves from each goaltender tonight. I would expect no less. These two teams know each other well and will play tough and physical all night long. KSU with the win of the face-off. They're going to play it around Sousa to the side. Blocked aside by the defender. That's going to come back to mid-ice. They're going to play it up. KSU is going to take it back and come into the zone. KSU with it. Actually, UGA with it as they come along to neutral ice. KSU with another shot. Save UGA. Play along behind. Kennesaw doing a really good job of keeping it in the offensive zone. UGA doing a not so good job of clearing it out. This will come all the way back into the defensive zone as Christian Sousa brought it around. UGA with the turnover, cleared out by KSU. UGA in the middle of the line change. They will give up on the pursuit as fresh bodies hit the ice. Along into the corner, misplayed by KSU. Another shot. Multiple shots turned aside by Tavian D. UGA will play along behind the net. The hits just keep on coming, folks, as Kennesaw will clear it. UGA will bring it back in and send the shot on goal, turned aside by Dees and given to his defenseman. KSU tries to play it with speed. Instead, they're going to slow it down. UGA will now do the same thing as they bring it along the near side. Back up to the far side. UGA is going to have to clear the zone. Offsides on the Bulldogs. 16:49 to go in the first period. If you are watching alongside of us on our YouTube channel, we much appreciate it. And if you are a UGA fan who is watching through the link, we appreciate you guys hanging along with us as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and let us know that you're listening. We'd love to hear from our new subscribers. Along behind the net, Kennesaw is trying to clear out. UGA is going to take it back in the near corner. They're trying to play it along. Another cleared shot. Saved by Dees. They're going to play it back into KSU just off the stick of Scott. That's going to go behind him, and we're going to get another stoppage of play. UGA with the win. They're going to pull it back to Chris Scott, who takes it at the blue line, just off the back of the net. He just missed netting goal number 1 of the night. Now they play it along behind, where UGA will take it behind their own goal. Turnover again in the zone. Nice pass by Robinson, just off the skate of his teammate. UGA will dump it in. KSU wins the battle to the puck. They're in the near corner. UGA tries to get the clear poke. Cannot quite. It looked like Adrian Pape and one of the UGA guys got a little tangled up. Shot. Save UGA. This stoppage of play with 15:28 to go in the first, brought to you by the Cooler in Alpharetta. Come hang out, eat some good food, drink some good drinks, and watch some good hockey. KSU versus UGA, about the best you're going to get. Face off to the right of the UGA goaltender. That is won by UGA. That is one highlight for them tonight. They are winning a lot of the face-offs. Face-off's going to come just outside the zone thanks to an offside. KSU wins the draw. They are trying to bring it into the zone. It is dumped in as they will chase it into their near corner. KSU with it, trying to bring it around. Turnover to UGA. They're just going to clear the zone. KSU is actually going to take it back and dump it back in behind the UGA netminder. Behind there, coming up the near side, knocks back into the zone. KSU is actually going to pursue it. As UGA comes up on the rush, and they'll bring it on the near side. He's going to drop it to a teammate. And now Kennesaw will enter the zone. Pass just wide of his teammate as the Owls are interchanged. Folks, if you're just watching along, make sure to catch us live as the smell of hockey is in the air. As we were trying to get an explanation from the head official. Still a little vague. I do like that this official is actually having a lively discussion. Looks like Daniel Quatnar is going to be our first Owl in the box. Too many men on the ice, I believe, is the call, at least from what I gather. But the official said it so nicely that we'll go ahead and serve that one. It's off to the left of Tavion. UGA trying to set it up. They bring it along the blue line. Back to the far side. They bring it along into the corner. Trying to find somebody down below. They cannot find it. KSU can't get a handle on it either. It's going to stay in the zone. Now cleared. Almost cleared by KSU. Nice stop by UGA. UGA trying to find the attack. They're at the blue line. He's going to send it in. It's going to get tapped aside. Now KSU can clear the zone. Help eat up more of this penalty. UGA is going to play along behind. They're going to start the rush. And UGA decides One's not enough. Two is a party. They're going to have too many men on the ice. Looks like one of their guys is going to join Cottonar in the penalty box. They are currently playing rock, paper, scissors to determine which one it is going to be. It looks like number 33 for UGA. He should have threw paper. Should have threw paper. But that is going to give us 4-on-4 play for at least another minute. As KSU is trying to actually bang it home. UGA is going to get it. They're going to try to clear it cross ice. It's going to go right to Christian Sousa. It's going to get tapped in by his teammate. UGA is going to cover it up. 51 seconds to go on Daniel Quatnar in the box. Minute 39 to go on UGA's number 33. 13-11 left in the first as the faceoff will be won by KSU. And UGA is on the 2-on-1 break. Shot, tap side. Great defense by KSU. And now we're going to get a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Tap just aside. Great defense on both rushes. Nice contusion in the corner is going to lead to a 2-on-2 break. Folks, both teams are having trouble stick handling tonight. It may be the ice is a little slick. As KSU plays along behind, looks like UGA is going to start the rush. Cottonar is out of the box. It is a one-man advantage, 5-on-4 for the Owls for the next 35 seconds. Here they come into the zone. Misplayed again. Here comes UGA on the rush. Knocked aside. Adrian Pape decided he didn't need company. UGA will start the rush. They're going to build it up. There's Pape. Back to his teammate. They're going to tap it aside. UGA is going to get it and try to get their own rush going. Here comes Chris Scott. Can't quite get a handle on it, and it's going to be tapped away. KSU back with it. They're just going to dump it into the zone and try to get a change going. We're back to full strength, 5-on-5 hockey with about 11 minutes to go. Here comes UGA with another rush. KSU is going to tap that aside and take possession back in the near corner. As both teams try to get it back into neutral ice. And that's going to hit the roof. Good thing it came back. We almost lost the puck. No, we did lose the puck. We did lose the puck. We had to get a freshman from the penalty area. That puck had a family. But we've got a freshman. Maybe this one will not be as bouncy. As Commander will send it in. UGA trying to clear the zone. He actually played it off of his teammate. KSU in pursuit. UGA still has it. They're going to come up to the near side. It's going to get tapped back into the zone. Off a KSU player. They're going to have to clear the zone as it is thrown back in. UGA is going to get it in their defensive zone. They battle along the corner there, back behind the netminder. Played it back aside. KSU with it. Almost gets tripped up on his own teammate, it looked like. KSU's going to take it over again. We're going to have Federer versus Nadal in the offensive zone. Eventually, Nadal wins, and UGA will be on the attack. UGA in the middle of a change as KSU. Nope, UGA is going to turn it over again. They're going to come skating in. Unfortunately, there were two Owls in the space that number 33 was trying to occupy for UGA. 77 along the near side. He's going to play it behind the net as they try to clear it. KSU battles along with it in the corner. Looks like we're going to get a stoppage of play. I think they tripping over. Tripping will be the call. Looks like Owen Foster headed to the penalty box rather. Can we call it the nest? We're just going to call that the penalty nest. We're going to go with that. But he's in the nest. Owls will be down a man for the next 2 minutes. As UGA is going to try to find the open shot. They're going to play along the corner, back behind. Right in front. Nobody had that guy. And it is deflected up and out of play. We're going to get a face-off to the left of Tavion Dees. Face-off to the left of Dees. UGA with the win, but KSU knocks it free. As they battle for it, UGA is going to keep it in the zone. Play along to the near side. Behind the net now. As KSU has to watch it go. UGA still with possession. They're back to the near side. They're back into the corner. They're going to center it. It's going to get turned aside. I think D's got a piece of that and maybe another. UGA is going to play it along. He's just going to try to backhand that one, and they're going to clear with about a minute to go on the Foster penalty. UGA will set up behind their own net. Here comes the rush. KSU doing a good job turning them aside. That is John Ronson on the forward attack. UGA is going to try to play it up. KSU is actually going to throw it on net. UGA is going to try to build it up and come back. Up to mid-ice. Here comes UGA. They're just going to dump it into the zone. KSU is just going to clear it back down. We've got 20 seconds to go before we're back to full strength. Here comes UGA. They've got time for maybe one small attack. And it's going to get cleared away. 2 seconds, 1 second. Full strength for the Owls as Owen Foster has rejoined his teammates on the ice. Here comes Pape. He's going to bring it in the zone. He's going to let that one go. It is just deflected. Almost clears out the goalie in the process. It's going to play along behind the net. Still picked up by KSU as UGA will clear. KSU with it. They're going to dump it back to mid-ice. Turnover by the Bulldogs. They're going to bring it in. Misplayed. Almost clears the blue line. They keep it in. They play along behind the net. As Pape will knock his defender and the puck away all in one shot. And that's going to be icing on KSU. 6:24 to go in the first. This stop in the action brought to you by Impact Media and their weekly show, Board Check. Although, if you want to hear more about your KSU Owls, listen to Impact Media's weekly show, Hootie Who, which talks about not only the Owls hockey team, but their rugby and football teams as well. You can catch all that on YouTube at Impact_Media. Face off to the right of D's. KSU is going to win it and try to clear it. They are going to manage to clear it. Looks like icing is going to bring it back down to the right of D's. Okay, she's going to win the draw. Going to bring it along behind their own net. As UGA gets it and throws it back on net. KSU definitely okay playing a physical game. I think they learned that with the High Point series. D's with another save as he is tallying up quite the performance so far tonight. Faceoff is going to be to the right of Tavion D's. Just a little under 6 minutes to go in the first. KSU wins the draw. They're going to try to play it around. They'll play it around behind their own net. Nope, they're going to stay in the corner, try to battle with UGA with the high pressure. Play along to the far side. KSU is in pursuit. Going to be picked up by UGA. And that's going to be tapped all the way the length of the ice. Icing waved off as KSU will start the attack. Nice shot, KSU. And the tapper is good. That goal by Hudson Orgeron makes it 1-0 Owls with 5:10 to go in the first. If at first you don't succeed, tap in the rebound. That's what Hudson Orgeron believes. Looks like both squads ready to go, and we're going to get a face-off at mid-ice. KSU in pursuit. Maybe that goal sparked. So it could be many more as UGA will have it. Here they come in on the rush. That is going to be into the netting. Face-off will be to the right of Tavion D's. I'm still going for it. I think that you guys have wins the whole time. We're along behind. UGA is going to skate in. That's tapped aside. Played up along at the top of the wall. UGA is going to have it. They're going to try to come up through mid-ice. Play it down to the near side. And dump it into the zone. KSU does recover. They're going to have it on the near corner, and they're going to play it up into mid-ice, where the Bulldogs back with it. Here comes the shot. That is cleared up over the net. That hit the back wall. Folks, if you're not here right now, you just missed a very hilarious moment where one of the fans threw the puck that left the ice over the netting and almost took out two officials. As that will get misplayed along all the way to the far side of the ice. KSU is actually going to win the battle to that. Another shot on that. KSU is going to keep it in. They're going to throw another one into the crease. UGA goalie with the save. Faceoff is going to be to the right of the UGA goaltender.
I'll go head down to Austria.
And KSU is going to win the draw, and UGA is going to take it over as they try to clear it out of the defensive zone. Play around behind the net. UGA still has it as they're trying to get out of their defensive zone and start a rush. And they do that. Nice hit by KSU as they now start their own rush on the near side. Chris Scott's going to bring it in. Tries to cross over and is tapped aside by UGA. KSU is going to dump it in the zone and on net. Another save by Bulldog netminder. In the last few minutes of the first period here, UGA misplays it. It's going to go back behind D's. KSU is going to play it around. That is going to go the length of the ice. Icing waved off as it really wasn't icing. UGA is going to play along into neutral territory. They're going to get the turnover as well. As they throw it in the center. That seems to be their mindset tonight is dominate behind the net and throw it on goal. Save Tavian Dees. UGA was one-on-one with Dees, and Dees comes up big. Bulldogs play it around. Back to KSU. KSU's going to play it to the far side. He's got a player up there. Misplays it. It's going to go behind the net. Commander with the puck. He's going to find Scott. He's going to chip it in. Turned over again. Looks like Orgeron had another chance at one. Stick tied up by the Bulldogs. Here come the Bulldogs on the near side. Looks like they want to make a change. UGA with it again up top side. KSU keeps it in, but has to clear the zone to avoid being offsides. About a minute and a half left in the first as UGA will bring it up the far side. KSU intercepts. They're going to play it back to the near side. They're going to try to find their guy in the middle. That looks like Orgeron. Price has it in the corner. He has a teammate trying to help him. It's Orgeron again. Clearly, he's going to play all over the ice tonight. Here comes UGA as it is tapped aside. Price is going to have it tap it back to his teammate. Going to find Price again. He was tripped up. Are we going to get that? Looks like we're going to get the tripping call on UGA. A few Bulldogs seem a little confused by it. The only person not confused by it, the current Bulldog in the penalty box. 44.7 seconds to go. Faceoff is going to come to the left of the UGA goalie. Kennesaw is going to win it. Throw it back to the far side. They have the man advantage. It's going to let one rip. Yeah. Chris Scott with a laser beam from the other side of Stone Mountain. He's putting on his own laser show tonight, folks. It is 2-0 Owls. That's how you capitalize on a power play. 35.1 seconds to go. And this game is starting to resemble the last time these two teams played. We can only hope it stays with that pattern. Once again, folks, if you are not at this game, you are missing the smell of hockey that is in the air. Play along behind. Here comes KSU. They've got time for one more good rush. They're going to bring it into the zone. They're going to come. Oh, shot from the corner. That might have hit a post. They're going to play it off a referee, off Grimace's head. Nothing but golden arches. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Our Owls with a 2-0 goal lead. First intermission report upcoming. Once again, 2-0 Owls after one. And if you're an alumni and you're listening tonight, you should be at these games. And we will see you for the second period. More exciting Owls action. Stay tuned.
I'll be back in a little bit. We'll pull up my water and stuff.
And with much fanfare and applause from the Owl fans, here comes the KSU squad back to the ice. UGA deciding to get a few more minutes of a cat nap before they're back on the ice. Just a couple seconds before the start of the period. Still no UGA. We should check to see if the door's locked.
Where are they eating at tonight? They tried doing that telephone challenge and they all got stuck.
We need to get from easy to do.
As now it looks like, oh, here they
Here
come.
they go.
UGA about to take the ice. Once again, fans, if you're just joining us, it is 2-0 Owls as both Hudson Orgeron and Chris Scott with the tallies early in the first. With Chris Scott actually being on the power play after a tripping call. Other than that, been pretty clean hockey, pretty physical hockey. And looks like we're about ready for a puck drop. I have seen a few more alumni wander in. Good to see a lot of those familiar faces back here in the nest. We are about ready for puck drop to start period number 2 here at the Cooler in Alpharetta. Kenesaw's going to win the faceoff, playing up along the far side, into the zone. It'll get played back out. Here comes KSU with the rush. Just pushed aside by the UGA goalie. UGA's going to try to play it out. Kennesaw intercepts again. Here comes UGA down along on offense. Play it into the corner. A little bit of a tangle up. KSU seems to come up with it. Play it back into neutral ice. And back again we go. We play the length of the ice. That is icing all day, every day. Play will come back to our left. And the face-off will be to the left of the Bulldog. Nope, to the right, actually. Actually, the official's not sure. He's going to ask another official. It's going to be to the right. KSU wins it, throws it back to the far side, back along the blue line. He's going to dump it in. She goes around behind the goal. UGA with it. They're going to try to play it out. Kennesaw back with it. They're going to regroup for the rush. UGA in hot pursuit. KSU will bring along behind their own net. Now up along the far side. Now to the near side. That was Moses on the near side. Now they're going to play it up along the far side as they enter the zone. They're going to throw it into the far corner. There's going to be a delayed call. KSU seems to believe it's on them. That seems to be the case. Jaden Price into the box, just 1 minute and 30 seconds or so into the period. Not sure what the infraction was. I think he said he was pulling for Georgia Tech at Sunday's game. So the length of the ice, goalie has to play that one before UGA can get it. Although KSU wins the battle to the puck, UGA will take it again and try the odd man rush. They are a man up at the moment. They'll play along behind the net, try to center it. Puck stays behind the net, and KSU will play it off the boards. And Once again, the goaltender has to make a play on it. UGA will try to get into the zone. They come right along the top. Here comes the shot. Dees with the blocker save. Here comes KSU on the rush. It is one-on-one with the goalie. That is a good save. Quick save by UGA. That goalie is keeping them in it, rather. They're along again behind. Folks, I would still argue that one of the strongest squads on this KSU team is their penalty kill, and they are showing it right now. They are out-muscling UGA. UGA is going to come in. They got a shot. They're going to put it in, and with 41 seconds left in the penalty kill, after about 17 attempts to tap it in, they finally get one through. 1 out of 17 ain't bad, unless you're a KSU fan. They've cut the lead in half. It is 2-1, 17-13 to go in the second. We are back to full-strength hockey. UGA with the draw. KSU is going to get it on the turnover. Throw a shot in on net. Save Bulldogs goalie. Let's go by number 11 for UGA if you are scoring along at home. Draw will be outside the zone. KSU is going to throw it into the zone. Get it played back to that ice. Here comes KSU. Try to center it. It's going to go along behind the net. UGA gets the odd bounce. Play back along to KSU. Who's going to try to throw it in. Instead, they're going to regroup. They're going to play along the board. It's going to go back behind the netminder. UGA will play it there. Play along the near boards. Here comes KSU on the turnover. He's going to throw it back to the middle. Intercepted by the Bulldogs. Let's play on the near side. We're going to get a whistle for a stoppage of play. Take off one by UGA. It's going to be misplayed as here comes James Travis. His shot is blocked by the defender as he takes a tumble. He's going to get it again right in front of the net. Can't get off his knee to take the shot. KSU is going to keep the puck as it gets knocked back into the zone. It's going to be played out where Commander is going to take it for KSU. Just avoids the big hit. Here comes Travis. He plays along boards. UGA is going to intercept and play it along the near side. They continue to battle for the puck. It's going to be played along behind D's. And KSU will try to clear the zone. They just clear the zone there into neutral ice. Here comes Orgeron. He tries to leave it for a teammate. Teammate not quite there yet. KSU will still keep possession. About 2 or 3 solid shots on his way into the net. KSU still with the advantage. That's going to be played out almost into the locker room. Stoppage of play with 15:15 on the clock. The stoppage of play brought to you by the Cooler in Alpharetta. Eat some good food, come drink some good drinks, come watch Owl hockey. There's not a better thing to do on a Friday night. Face off to the left of the Bulldogs goaltender. KSU will win the draw. They'll keep it in the zone. Play it along into the corner where they'll battle for it there. They actually get the puck again. Then bring it along behind. KSU still with possession. They're fighting hard on this to keep this in the zone. And UGA will play it up. They do have a man up. There was a hit. That shot. Another save by Dees, played up into the rafters. UGA still on the press. KSU still trying to play it into the zone, trying to get out of the zone. So UGA cannot equal this one out. UGA still trying to keep it in. KSU will play along behind their own net. They're going to try to set things up. UGA on the press. Here comes KSU into the zone. Cooprider's going to dump it in as UGA will clear. Battle along behind D's. Tate's going to play it along behind. Off a UGA defender. Here comes the rush. Looks like Chris Scott leading. He's going to take the shot. It's going to be pushed aside. Looks like its stick was hit on the follow through. He's going to continue to battle along. Here comes Foster into the corner. Played right into the middle of the ice. No one there to tap it in. KSU just can't get the puck to settle down. Looks like we're going to get another call. Looks like a high stick is going to be called. Just played with a high stick. It's going to come outside the zone. Kennesaw with the win. They're going to tap it ahead. UGA is going to try to counter. Battle for the puck. KSU ends up with it. Only to lose it to UGA as they will come into the zone. They play it along the far side. Here comes the shot. Dees turns it aside. Another save by Dees. He's going to cover it up. Things getting a little frosty here at the cooler. As KSU takes exception to UGA playing after the whistle. Looks like a penalty is going to get called. It seems to be one from each squad, as Christian Sousa is going to be the offender for KSU. UGA player not sure which bench to get into. Number 17 for UGA is going to serve the penalty there. My guess, they both get roughing. Actually, two Bulldogs. Apparently, one owl in the box is worth two Bulldogs on the other side. As the 4-on-3 advantage will actually be for our Owls with 12:39 to go. Great explanation by the official right below us. As he said, he blew his whistle a couple times, and all three players continued to be slightly physical. A little bit of chirping going on over in the penalty box. Once again, great explanation by the officials. Everyone involved now knows what's going on. Faceoff is going to come to the right of the Bulldogs goaltender. Orgeron is going to take the draw. He's going to flip it back to Pate. Pate back across the blue line. That shot comes in, just turn side. Goalie just got enough of that one. Another set. That hit iron. UGA is going to come on the rush and throw a random shot into the goal. Then they center it, almost get the goal there. Another one turned aside by Tavion Dees. Here comes KSU trying to lead the attack. They've got a 3-on-2 break, rather. That's when we played along, back behind Dees. Looks like Coop Ryder's going to come behind to start the rush. Here comes Orgeron. He leaves it. There's Coop Ryder. Coop Ryder with the shot. It hit some people down below, almost trickled in. Coop Ryder keeps it in. KSU still with possession as they are halfway through the power play. Travis is able to keep it in, then tapped out by UGA. 40 seconds left to go before all three participants will rejoin us. Here's Coop Ryder behind the net. Here comes KSU. It's going to be tapped into the zone. Just tapped aside by the Bulldogs. 20 seconds left to go. They will bring it into the offensive zone. Play long into the corner. Just in front. Could not get enough lumber on it. Tapped aside again by UGA. They're going to play it the length of the ice as we're now back to full strength. Apparently, one from each side may have gotten more than 2 minutes. They're both still in the penalty box, but we are back to 4-on-4. Or 5-on-5, rather. We're going to battle along behind D. Coming up along the side, KSU going to play it all the way up. He's got a man up the far side. Shot. Trickles just aside. We're back to the neutral zone, brought in by KSU. Right in front of the UGA goaltender. Cannot tap it home. KSU behind the net. He's going to play it back to his teammate. He's going to play it across the middle. Nice save to keep that in. Essex Moser. He splits one defender. The other two get him. So she took on three defenders right there and still won the puck. Play along behind. Looks like a delay penalty again. Looks like UGA is going to go back to the box as both other participants are out of the box. Not 17 to go in the second period. 2-1 Owls lead. Five-on-4 hockey for the Owls. Going to be played back to Sousa. Sousa's going to play it along the near side. Back to Sousa as he keeps it in. He's going to throw a shot. Instead, it's going to go to a teammate. Cross ice. That's going to come out of the zone, take a weird bounce, and we're going to get offside. I was on the power play for another minute 40 in this one as the draw will come outside the offensive zone. Orgeron to take the draw. KSU's going to win it. They're going to bring it in. It's going to be played with a high stick again. I'm not sure if the Bulldogs realize you're not supposed to do that. regardless, the faceoff is going to come to the right of the Bulldogs goaltender. Orgeron to take the draw. It's going to be played back. Kennesaw with it. They have it near the blue line. They're going to dump it into the corner. Still have possession as they play along behind the net. They're going to play it back out to the near corner. Play down below, just tap the side. KSU still with the puck. Back to the blue line. Travis can't quite handle it. It gets tapped away. He's got to be on the retreat. Here comes number 71 for UGA. UGA celebrates like it's a goal. I think the net becomes dislodged before that. Looks like the official is going to agree. The referees are going to convene on this. Big moment in the game. They're going to all convene on this. Like I said, from my vantage point, fans, this is an unbiased opinion. It looked like the goal become dislodged before the puck got near the back of the net. Upon further review, the officials determined that is going to be goal number 2 for UGA. That goal scored by, I believe, number 71 for UGA. We will get official word here soon. Goal number 2 for the Bulldogs comes at 8:24 left in the second period. We are knotted at 2. Adrian Pape wants an explanation. So do I. Pape comes back to explain to his teammates what the official came up with. We're going to go ahead and classify that as hogwash. There is more clarification needed as we await the official word to restart play. Folks, once again, we are at the Cooler in Alpharetta. Great place to watch hockey. They have all levels here from college all the way down. You can come free skate as well. So come on out, have a good time at the Cooler in Alpharetta. Looks like we are ready to resume play. KSU's going to win the draw. Chris Scott with it. He's trying to bring it in. UGA puts it away. Back to KSU. They bring it into the zone. Ashton Nolte with a rifle shot. Just pushed aside. As Nolte is actually went down right in front of the goal. KSU continues to battle for it. It's going to come to the far side. It's going to be cleared aside all the way down by UGA. They're going to continue to battle for it. We're going to come back up. Here we are. KSU on the rush. Shot just wide by Sousa. KSU continues to battle. They've got 14 seconds left on the power play. Push to the middle. Nolte can't quite get the shot off. Play long. Chris Scott just misses it. We're back to full strength as the Bulldogs have their 5th member back on the ice. That shot got blocked by a UGA guy who went down quickly. Here comes a 3-on-1 break. Just a bit outside. And the Owls will be offsides, draw to come outside the zone. 6:52 left to go in the second period. Once again, if you want to hear more about your Owls hockey team, Impact Media has a weekly show called Hootie Hoo that talks about not only hockey, but rugby and football as well, all about your Owls. And we're back to the action. Casey's going to bring it into the zone. And they'll throw the shot just to the side of the goaltender. UGA is going to bring it back. Nope, kept in by KSU. Shot right on the goalie. Couple good saves. Centering pass. Now back to Coop Ryder. Coop Ryder's going to throw it. It's going to go into the corner after a deflection. Another shot. Push aside behind the net. Bulldogs are going to come up the near side for a rush. Shot. D's with another handful of saves. That is going to be icing on the Owls. Faceoff is going to come to the right of Tavion Dees. Another stellar performance so far tonight, actually by both goaltenders. UJ is going to win it and throw it just above Dees. As they battle for it, here comes KSU. Mishandle as it goes back into the neutral zone. The two teams scramble for it. It's going to come back to mid-ice. UGA is going to knock it down, try to get it back into the zone. It's going to be deflected by KSU as they now move up the ice. Played almost into the KSU bench. KSU's going to bring it back into the zone. Here comes Price. Big Price. It's going to get deflected up into the netting. We're going to get a face-off. I believe to the left of the UGA goalie. As we have lost another puck. Orgeron to take the draw. It's going to be kept in by KSU. Back one behind the net. UGA is going to play it. Blocked by KSU. Here comes UGA up the near side, the far side, rather. It's going to be played by the goalie, and Dees is going to cover that one up. 4:53 to play in the second. 2 goals apiece for the Owls and the Bulldogs. Things getting a little less frosty here at the cooler. You could almost say the frostiness is running out. UGA is going to misplay that one. It's going to go back into the defensive zone. KSU with the pressure as they play it along. KSU going to try to keep it in the zone. UGA will have it. They're going to try to come up the near side. Number 34 for UGA brings it in. Centering pass. His teammate can't find it. KSU will battle for it. Managed to win it. Let's say Jaden Price who won that one. Here come the Owls. They're like Orgeron. KSU will have it again. UGA picks it up. They're going to throw one on net. It's going to be just wide. KSU's going to try to punch it out as UGA is trying to punch it in. Here comes James Kravis, one-on-one. He's going to let one go. That goalie almost didn't see that. He saw it late. That puck kept in by KSU. Great effort up by the blue line. Here comes KSU. centering pass just misses his teammate. Nolte's going to throw it around behind. They're going to center it again. UGA is going to tap it as they try the rush. Here comes KSU. Just about 3 minutes to go. They're going to keep it along the blue line. Thrown down below. UGA is going to get it. They're going to lead their attack. Here comes number 91. That shot went wide. It's going to leave KSU with a odd man rush. Evened up now. They're going to play along behind. Michael Cooprider with it. Well, that goalie saw that one late. There was a late deflection, and he almost didn't get enough of that one. Folks, that was almost KSU goal number 3. Face-off is going to be to the right of the Bulldogs goaltender. Looks like Ronson is going to be taking the draw for the Owls. He's going to battle for it. UGA is going to be able to tap it aside and gain possession as they try to clear the zone. Instead, Bulldogs player tries to take out a few fans. Clearly not on purpose, folks, but it was a shock. Face off to the left of the Bulldogs goaltender, won by Kennesaw. It's going to be kept in. Nope, tapped aside. There's a. Ooh, that shot sounded like it hit face mask. Hughes looks like he's okay. It's going to be tapped aside. Here comes Nolte. He's got a 1-on-0 break. Just backhand pushed aside by the goalie. Here comes UGA. We have a stop in action. Looks like maybe it was played with a high stick again. Owls will take the draw to the left of Tavion D. Kennesaw is going to play along behind. It's going to be almost stopped by UGA. Looks like they're going to recover about mid-ice. Try to tap it back in. It's going to be just past Kennesaw defender. Going to play down to the middle of the ice. Here comes UGA. That shot deflected up into the netting. That was Chris Scott trying to add another tally to the board. Kennesaw has definitely had their fair chances at goals tonight, and UGA has as well, mostly on the break for UGA. Kept in by KSU. As both teams will battle for it, it's going to be knocked into the neutral zone. And that one played out by KSU. The draw is going to come just outside their defensive zone. KSU avoided a penalty there. That was almost on purpose. KSU's going to win the draw. It's going to play long as UGA is trying to get into their zone. KSU with it. He's got a teammate. He can't. Oh, he almost gets it to his teammate. That was Jack Lackley, his teammate. He almost got a piece of that one. Said KSU's going to battle for it. It's Lackley battling for it now with 34 from the Bulldogs. We got 1 minute to go in the second period. It's been a little different story this period, but a lot of the physicality has equalized. Kenesaw going to play it along behind their net. They're going to play it out again. .45 seconds to go in the second period here. KSU almost looks like they're running out of energy. They've got to find a way to finish this period strong, just the way they started. UGA is going to win the draw. It's going to come back to the blue line. That shot is going to be blocked. It's going to be played ahead as Kennesaw wants to have a change. UGA almost catches them in the change. Instead of going to be able to get a body on a body, that shot goes wide of D's. Play long in the near corner. There comes into the near corner again as KSU will play it back behind their net. About 10 seconds to go. That is going to be the end of the second period. UGA able to equalize and make it 2 goals apiece at the end of 2. We go to the second intermission report upcoming here at the Cooler.
Oh, sorry. I don't think that should have been a goal.
At least from here, it did look like the goal got dislodged before.
Yeah.
But they had a powwow, and probably at least 3 out of the 4 said it was close. So they
Child's losing. Feud against a child.
You hanging in there?
Yup. Freezing today, though.
I guess because the weather outside is made it colder in here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed at 2 a.m. That's Venus. Grandma's time. Grandma's? Yes. Yep.
Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you
as
very
we are
much.
just a few seconds before the third period of action, as it's tied 2-2 between the Bulldogs and our Owls. At the end of this game, there was an alumni raffle for some amazing prizes that will be given out. First off, we're going to announce it after the game. And those prizes will be awaiting you near the penalty box. I believe they want you to go collect over there and potentially be on the ice. So if you listen to us and hear, that's how you will collect your prize. We will announce the winners post game, which will be pretty interesting, and you guys will figure out why I'm saying that later on in the contest. Third period of action just about to get underway here at the Cooler. UGA is going to win the faceoff. So he played along, misplayed by KSU, turned aside by Tavian D. A lot of action down in front of the net. They are trying to clear another shot on D's. Looks like UGA may have tapped one in. I'm not sure why there wasn't a call. They were just slapping at the puck. But it looks like goal number 3 is on the board just 20 seconds in. Our Owls down 3-2 early in the third. Lawson with the face-off win off the draw for KSU. It's going to be dumped back to the left of D's. Another shot. That one looks like it may have been deflected late. D's never saw it. It hit right over his top, the top of his right shoulder. 32 seconds in. Goal number 4 on the board for UGA. Kind of an odd start for the Owls. Timeout, Kennesaw, as they will talk this one over. This break in the action brought to you by the Cooler here at Alpharetta. Come eat some amazing food. Come drink some good drinks. Come watch KSU Owls hockey. Next home game for the Owls will be early December. I believe that is December 2nd and 3rd. It'll be a Friday and a Saturday, followed by a Sunday away game to face these very Bulldogs. I think the timeout was not as much strategy as it was to let the Bulldogs chill out a little bit. Capacity crowd here. It is packed, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of Owl fans. Looks like Kennesaw is ready for the draw. Bulldogs, not so much. Draw one by UGA. They're going to play it along. Kennesaw stops it, tries to keep it out of the zone, does a good job blocking it as well. Looks like UGA is still going to bring it into the zone. Kennesaw trying to clear it. It's going to come along the near corner. Played up. UGA is going to intercept, throw another one on net. Kennesaw has to do a better job of cleaning up the shots out in front of these. Here comes Kennesaw on the rush. Nolte has it knocked away. That is going to be played all the way down the length of the ice. That looks like icing. That is icing. We're going to bring it all the way back to our far right. Once again, fans, if you are an Owl fan joining us on YouTube, please make sure that you subscribe and let us know where you're listening from. Love to hear where our fans are. And, of course, if you are a UGA fan listening to us, maybe for the first time, maybe not, once again, let us know where you're listening from and subscribe to the channel. We're going to have great content throughout the year. UGA is going to misplay it. That's going to lead to a Kennesaw break. Here comes Orgeron. That shot just stick saved away. Looks like Coop Ryder's going to come take it in front of his own goalie. He's going to send it into the neutral zone. KSU's going to try to lead the rush. Going to play along by Kennesaw. That is going to be back into their own zone. Looks like Michael Benjamin into the out. Shot on goal by the Athenians. And Foster trying to play it. UGA will try to move him off the spot. That is going to get snagged. Great glove save. Took it right out of midair by Tavia Dees. We're going to get a face-off to the left of Dees. Kennesaw looking to cut the lead in half. Another shot off the face-off straight to Dees. Push aside. Kennesaw almost wins the race to the puck. Instead, they're going to win possession. UGA is going to play it along out of the zone. Kennesaw is going to try to play along the near side. Here they come. They're into the zone. Trying to set up a play. Down. Foster goes into the middle. They can't find him quite there. They're battling along behind the net. Here comes UGA into the zone. That's going to be deflected up. Still into play. That's behind the net. Another shot. Save. Tavia Dees. Let's get a shout out to all the KSU alumni who are in the building. We appreciate you guys still supporting this amazing program. Kennesaw wins the draw. They're going to come along behind their own net. They're going to play it up. Chris Scott almost. He does steal it back. Goes along into the front just to the side of his teammate. Could not capitalize. Here comes UGA on another rush. 7-7 with an open shot. Saved by Dees. That's going to be deflected up in the air. That's going to be knocked away by Kennesaw as they continue to try to clear it out. It's going to be kept in by the blue line of UGA. They're going to throw one to the left of the goalie. They're trying to put another shot in. They're right down below. Still another shot. Just missed the glove of Dees. Now along the far side. That's going to not be kept in by UGA. They're going to have to regroup. 16 minutes to go in the game. 4-2 UGA. That is going to be icing. We're going to bring it all the way from left to right. A little hockey IQ for you first-time fans. During an icing, the squad guilty of the icing has to keep the same people on the ice. They are not allowed to change. Shot just turned aside by the Bulldogs goaltender. Kennesaw still with the puck. That is going to be deflected into the Raptors. We're going to get a face-off to the right of the Bulldogs netminder. That timeout did KSU a lot of good. Their intensity has increased. They win the draw. They're going to throw it on net. Turned aside by the goalie. Along the near side. That's not going to be able to be kept in. UGA trying to pressure. Instead, that's going to be turned in by KSU. They're going to try to keep it in the zone. Shot and score. That looked like James Travis. What a shot. That looked like James Travis. That was an amazing goal. Even better goal horn. That is one of my favorite sounds to hear at an Owls game. Score now 4-3 as the Owls cut that one in half. Only down a goal now. 15:22 to play in the third. KSU with the aggressive win. They're going to play it in. Down on the near side, they are still in the zone. Looks like they almost kept it in the zone. Instead, Pate will chase it, turn it away from his own goalie, and play it up and out of the zone. UJ is going to play it along. KSU is going to steal it. It's going to be played back into the zone. Instead, it'll be played offsides. That draw is going to come outside the blue line. Foster to take the draw right outside his own zone. UGA is going to try to lead a rush. Instead, they're going to dump it into the KSU zone. Icing waved off. UGA is going to try to dump it in again. Moser plays along behind. He's going to play it over to Daniel Potnar. That's going to be played down, and they're going to call that icing. Play's going to come all the way back. The draw will be to the left or right. It's going to be played to the right. Puck drop to the right of Dees. KSU with the win. UGA still with a shot. It's going to be played along behind. UGA is going to get another clean shot. Toby and Dees just going to freeze that one. He's going to say, let's start that one over, boys. KSU with a fresh line onto the ice. This looks like Ronson, Scott, Nolte. Turned aside by Dees. UGA still with it. UGA is going to throw one wide. It's going to go along behind the net. It's going to bounce along. We're going to be able to keep that one in the zone. KSU, once again, with the high pressure, cannot quite clear it. Play along behind by KSU. UGA is going to have to chase that one, although Chris Scott is hot on the trail. He's going to be able to battle for that one and keep it in. Throws along by the net. UGA is going to have it. That is going to be offside. The draw will be pulled outside the zone. 13:24 to go in the third period. Great game going between these two. Draw one by KSU. They're going to clear it out of the zone. Try to start their own rush, going back the other way. More physicality, but it only leads to a UGA shot turned aside by Dees. They're going to play along behind. KSU's going to come up with it. Here they go trying to start the play on his own. Nolte can't handle it. He's going to bounce past him. UGA can't play it as well. It's going to be played along. That time goal almost went in. They foul along the near side corner in the UGA defensive zone. UGA is going to come out with it. They're going to try to lead the charge. Now along the near side. Oh, it's turned over to KSU. Shot. Save. Bulldog. KSU's going to have it. They're coming along behind the net. UGA's going to battle for it. He's going to take a shot for being there. We lose another puck. As it goes just over the glass, they're going to retrieve that one. Get it back into play very shortly. Fresh puck. Face-off is going to be to the left of the UGA netminder. Battle for it. Looks like KSU wins the draw. They're going to try to come out with it. Instead, UGA is going to try their own attack. Folks, KSU is battling harder than I've seen them battle all year long right now. Almost leads to another goal. Pape is going to throw it back into front of the net. Then he's going to get back for defense as here comes an odd man rush from UGA. They're going to leave it behind. It's going to clear the zone. KSU still can't capitalize as they actually turn it over and bring it into the zone. That look like Pape again. Cooper Ryder battles long. He's going to flip it back to Pape. They're going to try to center it. It's going to actually go to KSU. Cannot put it home. Throws another one on net. Just a couple bad bounces for the Owls right there. Play back along. Here's KSU. They're going to bring it into the zone. It's Quadnar. That shot into the netting. We're going to get a face-off. Lots of good chances right there for the Owls. Could not get one of them to bounce their way. We're down to 10:44 left in the game. 4-3 UGA over our Owls currently. Not for a lack of effort. Takes off one by KSU. They're going to keep it in the zone. Another shot. That's going to be deflected out. Here comes an odd man rush from UGA. They're going to cross the blue line. They're going to leave it for his teammate. That's actually going to be turned over. Dumped into the zone. Centering pass just. Kennesaw player gets dumped after a shot up high. Couldn't tell exactly where that went. There's also a great penalty draw for the Owls. Looks like our guy is going to be okay. Penalty to UGA means a one-man advantage. It'll be 5-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. This is where the Owls need to even it up. Looks like it's going to be Nolte, Ronson, Sousa, Essex Moser, and maybe Chris Scott are the 5 that the Owls will send out for the power play 1 unit. Draw is going to be to the left of the Bulldogs. Netminder, I'm going to say the goal is going to be scored in the top left if you're looking at the goal. It's kept in. Owls have it. They're going to try to move it around. That's going to clear the zone. They're going to have to come out and regroup. Sousa has it. They're going to play it back along to Scott. Scott's going to bring it in the zone. He's got 2 defenders on him. They're going to clear it the length of the ice. They're going to have to regroup. He's back there to help start the charge. Here come the Owls. Here comes Moser. Looks like he's going to bring it into the zone. Scott with the shot. Just deflected. Cooprider could not quite get enough on that one. Here comes the Owls. They're going to play along behind. They're going to throw it into. It was in the front of the net, and they could not keep it in the zone. That is going to come outside the zone after a couple solid chances by the Owls. 58 seconds left on the UGA penalty.
Penalty on UGA, number 61, 2 minutes for
Orgeron to take the draw. He's going to play it in. Kravitz almost had a play on it in the zone. That's going to be played all the way back. 50 seconds left on the power play. As here comes Orgeron to lead the charge. Back to Orgeron. He's going to bring it in the zone. He's got Foster in the middle. Foster back to help him battle behind the net. Foster's actually going to come up with it. He's going to play it back out to his defenseman. He's going to throw it on net. That is goal number 4. We are tied. I believe that was Adrian Pate. That looked like the captain. That one snuck right through. Goalie got a piece of it, not enough of it. That, folks, is how you capitalize on the power play. 8:44 to go. We are tied at 4. This game just got even better. The momentum is officially back on the Owl side. UGA is now going to take a timeout to think about it. As now the officials will have the short powwows. They are determining whether they will go to Papados or on the border. Not sure either one of them are still open, but if they're still here tomorrow, I would go with on the border. Once again, fans, if you are not here live, you missed. This booth was just shaking. There are so many Adrian Pape fans here. I'm not sure he'll be able to get to his car without taking multiple pictures.
whatever's open.
Price is going to win it. He's going to get into the zone. Shot by Orgeron. That's going to get deflected up into the netting. We're going to get an another offensive chance here to the left of the netminder. Casey's going to win the draw. They're going to try to keep it in. They're going to dump it in. Fouling along the near corner. UGA is going to come up with it, and here they go with the rush. Actually, Kennesaw is going to take it back over. Here comes Orgerod. He can't quite keep his footing. Going to lose it there. Price goes for the big hit. Instead, the puck gets played around. Here comes the Bulldogs. Looks like KSU back up with it. That one had to get covered up by the UGA goalie, or that was going to get tapped in by any number of Owls. 8:05 left in the third period. Owls 4, Bulldogs 4. Draw one by KSU. They're going to throw it down in the middle, tapped away by UGA. That puck is going to go almost eye level from where we are as UGA will bring it in the zone. He gets away from the defender. That hit the top crossbar. The goalie's best friend is the net. Going to come up big there. UGA tries to play it along. KSU with the heavy pressure. Another shot turned aside by Dees. That's going to be played along by KSU. That is going to be icing, and it is going to come back to the right of Tavion Dees. The defender tried to play it up for his teammate, and the teammate was not quite there in time.
Boy, you need to kiss that.
It's actually going to be to the left of Dees.
Just give it a little. Thank you.
God bless.
Kennesaw is going to play it. They're going to try UGA with another shot. It's deflected by half a dozen people as they still try to knock it in. Dees able to push it aside. They battle along behind the net. UGA wins the draw just outside the zone. They're going to bring it in. Shot pushed aside. That's going to clear the zone again and be knocked into the zone by UGA. KSU is going to come up with the charge. Tapped away from Sousa. Cooprider's going to bring it in instead. He's looking for a teammate. Right now, all he sees is a sea of Bulldogs as he is pushed into the sideboards. That shot was deflected and still almost went in by Essex Mosley. UGA's going to battle for it, and they're going to try to bring it back out. KSU with the heavy pressure. They battle along behind Bulldogs netminder. Almost kept in. Instead, it's going to be deflected out. 6:12 to go.
I think if you do too many then you should. I think that's
Puck drop is going to be right outside the offensive zone for the Owls. Looks like Orgeron is going to take the draw. It's going to be knocked into the zone, only to be knocked out again. KSU will have possession. They're going to bring it along. They're going to put it on net. Oh, I'm not sure that goalie. Can knows where it is. The way he's scrambling right now, that may be past the net. And the only problem, folks, is they couldn't review where the puck was before the goalie got up because UGA started shoving Kennesaw players. Nice distraction. Exactly 6 minutes left in the third period. This faceoff is going to be to the right. Kennesaw goal. That's Michael Cooprider. I know his parents are proud. I met them before the game. The Koopa Troopa puts one in the back of the net. Make sure if you see Michael, you call him the Koopa Trooper. He loves it. That is going to put the Owls up 5-4. Just under 6 minutes to go. That was a laser. And Kennesaw is going to actually win the draw and be back in the offensive zone. They might have this lead. Folks, as many times as Pate takes that shot, he's going to hit one eventually. Here comes Scott. That one's deflected, goes just over the top of the goaltender. That's going to go into the corner. Kennesaw's battling for it with UGA. They're going to go along behind the net. They're trying to find the centering pass. Kept in by Kennesaw, thrown on net just aside. They have a 1-0 break. And he fans on the shot. Just completely misses the shot. As they battle for the puck, there's no way they're going to call that. Folks, you had two players get tangled up, and they're not going to call the instigator. They are going to call Jaden Price on a 2-minute penalty with 5:02 left. UGA down a goal. Kennesaw looking to kill it.
Hudson.
Kensaw's going to win the draw. They're trying to clear the zone. UGA is going to keep it in. They are up a man at the moment. It's going to be kept out. Kennesaw on the attack, down a man. John Ronson took on 3 defenders and was actually winning. Here comes UGA. They do not have the man advantage on the rush, as their late trailers are just now entering the zone. They try to tap it home. Kennesaw is going to try to clear the zone, tapped away, and kept in by UGA. Playing alongside, nothing Dees can do about it there, and it is tied at 5-5. UGA puts his 5th goal on the board. That's going to get the Owl out of the penalty box, and with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, we are tied at 5. As UGA players celebrate with their favorite Fortnite phrases. Trust me, folks, I cannot repeat them on YouTube. Here comes the draw. It's going to be at center ice. Looks like we're ready to start play. Kensaw's going to win the draw. Here he comes. It's Price, who come out of the box. He's going to put a shot that ricochets a few times, stopped by the netminder. UGA goal scored by number 2 for them. Kennesaw's going to win the draw and put a shot on net, deflected by the defender. They foul along behind the net. It's going to be kept in by KSU. Now it's going to be played alongside. There's going to be a race for it. KSU is going to win that race. Playing up to his teammate near mid-ice. KSU still with it. Shot. Glove save. Orgeron put a great shot on net. UGA goalie, I believe, number 31, had a good glove snag with that one. 3:42 left in the third period. Remember, we are at the cooler in Alpharetta. Could eat some good food, come drink some good drinks. Always tip your bartenders and watch KSU hockey. UGA is going to win the faceoff and throw it over the fence. Official says it was deflected. We're going to get a fresh puck. Faceoff is going to be to the right of the netminder for UGA. Looks like Ronson is going to take the draw. Kept in by KSU. A battle long. It looks like Chris Scott over in the corner. He was screened by the official. As UGA will try to bring it out. KSU still battling. It's going to come along behind Dees. Kennesaw is going to play it around the board. It's going to be played up to Ashton Nolte. He's going to find his streaking teammate. That's Scott. Scott not going to get a clean look at it. He's looking for his teammate. We're going to get a shot. It's going to go just wide from the blue line. Centering pass just missed by KSU. Here comes the rush from UGA. Nolte's going to let that one go. It's going to go all the way back to the other zone as Scott is the high man for the Owls. That's going to be icing. That's going to go the length of the ice. 2:26 to go. We are knotted at 5. That face-off should be to the right of the netminder for UGA. For a second alone, the official was trying to down. UGA is going to win the draw, play along behind their own goaltender. Instead, KSU is going to beat them to the corner and keep the puck in. Now it's going to be played back out of the zone. UGA is going to try to get it. Foster's actually going to play it. Looks like Moser is going to end up with possession for KSU. They're going to play it up the far side. Trickles just off the stick. It is blocked by the KSU. And kept in. UGA falls down. That was Jack Lackley with the effort there to keep that one in. Sousa puts it on. Foster puts another shot in. Multiple shots. That goalie's scrambling everywhere. Instead, UGA is going to have it coming back towards mid-ice. Looks like Kennesaw is going to get it as well. Kennesaw with it. They're battling with it. He beats 2 defenders. Tries to put a shot on it. Just had nothing on that one. It's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Bulldogs. Looks like number 11, who I believe has been in the box before, he's a multiple offender tonight. Slams the boards. Number 11 upset with his stick. You can't blame the equipment. You got to blame the user. Face-off and the man advantage is going to be to KSU. That's to the right of the goalie. Kennesaw is going to win the draw. They're going to keep it in near the blue line. They're going to come back to Price. Price is going to find his teammate in the corner. It's going to be played along behind. UGA has it. Tries to get a piece of it. Instead, centering pass just past the streaking owl. That's going to be shot on net. We've got a minute left. As Kennesaw will try to find a few more attacks. Here comes Ronson. Ronson's going to put it on net. Almost find his teammate in the middle. Instead, it's going to be cleared out of the zone. 35 seconds to go. Here come the Owls. Tate's going to bring it into the corner. And it's going to be played out to back behind D's. D's going to try to play it ahead. He's got time for one more. UGA is going to try to clear. Try to put a shot on. Another shot. Time's going to run out on the third period. We are tied 3-3, and we will learn together the rules of overtime. Looks like we're going to get 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, according to the official.
I was thinking shoot right next.
The coaches have to agree on it.
Who's playing this year?
I have to remind coach every game if he wants to agree on it.
Looks like they were going to get with the scorer's table and let them know to put 5 minutes.
101.
Thank you. Switch.
We're going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 5 minutes. And, folks, that does not mean you have to have 2 defensemen. You can actually go 4 forward, 4 defensemen. You could go 2-2, 3-1, 1-3, whatever combination you want. But it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the next 5 minutes. Still 43 seconds to go on the penalty. I'm not sure why the guy left the box. Once again, I'm not quite sure why the UGA player left the penalty box. He still has 43 seconds to go on his penalty. It'll actually be 4-on-3 for the Owls. There he goes. Number 11. He probably had to get a new stick as he mistreated that other one. So we're going to be 4-on-3 to start the overtime period. I'm hearing that if it goes past this 5 minutes, the coaches have to agree on what is next. Owls are going to win the draw. They're going to play it back. They're going to try to set up a play with about 35 seconds to go on the man advantage. Essex Moser's going to bring it in. He's going to bring it back for Kravis. They're going to come in with a shot. It's going to go just wide. It's going to go back to Kravis. Back across to the middle, just off his stick. It's going to come back to Kravis. Kravis is going to keep it in. There's your game winner. That is Hudson Ogeron. 1 second to go in the penalty. So that's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a power play goal. That is game. Hudson Ogeron says, folks, let's go home. Great victory by the Owls.
When I saw the goal, I was like,
Great job by the Owls. As they will win 6-5. We are at the end of our night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. If you're here live, we are about to announce the winners of the alumni raffle. Other than that, Owls 6, Bulldogs 5. Next game and a couple weeks right here at the Cooler. Be safe. Go Owls.